Greetings everyone, I'm AcceleReece. Welcome back to Tesla's Cube. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to do a little raw sort of review of the new Teku Deora II Mainline that is out in L case. And before anyone asks, as of the making of this video, no, this car is not out yet in the US. It has been found in California, but for the rest of the country, it's not out yet. I'm on the East Coast and we are currently on case J at Walmart. So case K and then L, so very soon. I would start hunting, guys, US fans, I would start hunting around early August. As for the international folks, I don't know what to tell you, but it is gonna show up eventually. And you know, these are made in abundance, so you'll be able to find them, do not worry. That being said, Teku Deora II, I know I did a video about this when I got the unspun version, and I sort of did like a mini review in that video. But now that I've spent more time with this car, because I do have a few of these now, and I've been ordering these offline. I did not find these in stores. As you can see, it's got international packaging. So these are from Malaysia. They're out in Australia as well. I know Cobalt Sanderson got like 10 of them. So yeah, they're out in Australia. So if you're in Australia and you're watching this, go check your local stores. But yeah, I've got these international online. And so, but now that I have like official ones now, and I've spent some time with these, and I really got the feel for them. I had one with me when I went to the Legends Tour event in Philadelphia, just like a week or two ago. So I want to do like a sort of raw, unedited kind of mini review style, in the style of like a Mr. Docket kind of video or something like that. So here it is. This is a retail Teku Deora II. Then and now, 2024, debuts in case L. There's two of them in case M. And when the Deora 3 comes out, because then and now usually has a car from the past, and then in that car in the present now with the same decal. So there's going to be a Deora 3 coming. I'll throw up a picture of a Teku livery, which is crazy and didn't expect that in a million years. We got a Teku Deora 3 before GTA 6. And when I get my hands on one of those, I'll do another one of these sort of reviews here. So I got one in the package. You're gonna open it up. We're gonna check it out. I'm gonna talk about it. Teku Deora II. AcceleRacers fans, rejoice. All right, here's the fun part, right? All right, so Teku Deora II. There's that logo there. So as I talked about in my other video, there's like two shades of blue here. There's that dark blue on the Teku logo with the Japanese characters. It's like a dark blue, and then the actual Teku text logo is like a lighter sort of metallic blue. And then this stripe down here, it's like a blue stripe, but there's also the light blue over top of it. So it's like two shades of blue. It looks really nice. I liked it. Of course, this is the retool. The original Deora casting had removable surfboards. As you can see, can I move them around? Yeah, you can see them flopping around, right? And the window was flush and all that, but they've completely remolded and retooled this car over the years. It's got like that window lip there. And I explained the reasons for that in my original, not NFT Deora, that's this one, but we'll get to that. In my original video about this mainline, I talked about why cars are retooled, because the original Deora 2s were tab and post design, and now we have a two rivet roll, cost-cutting measures. I know a lot of people complain about this retool with the molded on surfboards, but to be honest with you, I don't mind it. It's really not that bad. Especially like if I want to carry these around and take them to events and stuff and like keep them in my pocket, it's really nice to not have to worry about those surfboards. I think this is an awesome piece. The grille is not shaded in on the original tooling. It was the tab, the aforementioned tab. And I mean, this is par for the course for Hot Wheels mainlines. They're $1. They don't have much detail. It's just kind of the way it is. I really appreciate this for what it is. Now, that being said though, one thing I did not mention in the original video that I do want to mention here is the fact that the tampos on these things. are a bit shoddy. What do I mean by that? Well, I have another one here. I opened it up like this. There's a big gash in the K, and the orange outline around the Teku logo is misaligned. This is a fresh blister pool. I've got some other ones here. You can see, I don't know how close I can get to the camera, but at the top of the Teku logo, it's like a bit shoddy. On the back here, you can see that orange outline is misaligned again. I have some other ones here. Tampos are a bit shoddy. Yeah, see how the orange outline is misaligned again on that Teku. I've been seeing a lot of these with gashes in them, like so. There'll be like white spots in the blue. You see the orange on the tip of the K just doesn't really, yeah, it's a little weird. One of these has like a weird orange spot on the back of it. I don't know which one. Oh, it's this one. This is the short card, by the way. Yes, these are available on short card for you international folks. There's the back. So there's a short card one that I have him keep in my collection. And yeah, there's like a little orange spot there on the back fender under the taillight. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, the tampos on these are not the best quality. So the actual sort of quality of them when you find them is gonna be hit or miss. It's like there's a spot right there. I don't know what that is. And I can't get it off. So yeah, you see what I mean here. Quality is hit or miss, which is a little bit disappointing, but this is a $1 mainline. I guess, I don't know if these are just things that I've overlooked on other mainlines, and now here's one that's like really important to me. And suddenly I'm noticing these things. So Hot Wheels logo here where the T-Woo logo would usually be, which I guess we should compare it to the NFT Deora II. Now this is the movie accurate premium one with the metal base that was redeemable when you collected a whole set of the NFTs. Awesome release, stupid way to actually distribute and release it. But good car without that, you know, burden of how to get it. These are like really pricey now. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to do a little comparison. The bed's painted and the surfboards have decals there on the NFT one. But yeah, right here where the T-Woo logo is, and that's a reference to Ted Wu, who works at Mattel. You got a Hot Wheels logo on this version. Now, these are Tampo graphics, and this is inkjet printing. These graphics are inkjet printed, and they're a little fuzzy. Yeah, they're actually not the best clarity. The Tampos actually have like a higher fidelity when they don't have like problems, you know? But yep, same tooling, just plastic base instead of metal. So this is a plastic chrome base here, which is good because, you know, you get this back portion that's chrome. Why is everything chrome? Everything's chrome in the future, Squidward. What's cool about this is the headlights are actually painted in a gray. So they can only do so many colors on the Tampo graphics. So here they use 2 shades of gray, 2 shades of blue, orange, and the gray. So that's, what, 4 colors?
Quick math.
Yeah, so they used 4 colors on these Tampos. And I think they utilized them well. They really could not have done the whole blue canopy without inkjet printing. Which is, it's fine. I like that this is different. It's like almost like a different colorway. I like that, I like this. I know some people have a problem with it, like, oh, it's inaccurate. Well, you know, AcceleRacers fans, you've been spending a lot of money on inaccurate cars for years, so, you know, since when is it a problem? Like Baseline right here. You know, the one in the movie looks nothing like this. It's got those like arrow hook stripes that go across here. The kind of stripes that are on the back of, or on the back, I meant on the side of Power Rage, those sort of stripes. And of course, you know, speaker system is supposed to be gray and the whole spoiler's black in the movie and the bumper's white. So yeah, I mean, like, all the AcceleRacers cars have always been inaccurate, so I don't get what the big idea is. Let's do some comparisons here, like the aforementioned Power Rage. Now, the original AcceleRacers, of course, had the CM6 wheels. These are two-piece wheels that are co-molded together in the manufacturing process so that they have a premium look but retain track performance with the plastic tires, because plastic, you know, reduces friction a lot more than a rubber tire. These do not roll well on the track. These do. Now, the wheels that they put on the mainline one are these OH5s, which I think this is a cool choice. I think they just did it because, you know, this one had these wheels, but probably unintentional about this choice that I really like is it really gives me those like late 2000s vibes, like this Deora II right here that came out in the late 2000s, which also has those OH5 chrome wheels. I kind of like this. Also because this wheel, the origin of this OH5 wheel is the faster than evers, which is where they introduced the nickel-plated axles for lower friction, which rolled very well and very fast. And fun fact, those wheels are actually featured in a patent for the CM6 wheels, the AcceleRacers wheels, back in 2004, even though they came out much later. Implying basically that these wheels were designed during, or at least during or for AcceleRacers, but they just didn't get used for it. However, they did reutilize it in the mainline. So there actually is some AcceleRacers history on this car when it comes to these OH5 wheels, which is definitely unintentional, but I just think it's a cool thing. This white is like, you know, you really can't do it justice on camera, but the white is like a pearlescent white. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, if you look closely, it is kind of sparkly. It's really nice looking. It's a nice white. It's not just like a plain enamel white. Yeah, you can see on the K there's a white spot. It's kind of meh. I'll probably keep this one as my nicest loose one. You know, the one that goes on display and doesn't really go anywhere. I'm gonna wheel swap one of these to have CM6s. And for wheel swappers out there, do not drill original AcceleRacers. Like, there are plenty of cars in the mainline that have CM6 wheels. And of course, there's like the Designer's Challenge cars. And I get like you want these accurate blue tires. I mean, you could do the red dot yourself with a paint pen, but like, please don't destroy these original cars. Let's try our best to preserve the ones that are left, you know? All right, more for comparisons. I got here, this is a Deora II that came in a Legends 5-pack not too long ago. It might have been around 2022-ish, 2021, can't exactly remember. But it's this same basic tooling, the tooling for the basics with the molded surfboards. And this is based off the real-life Deora II underneath the wrap, where it had this sort of graphic here and then these 10-spoke wheels. Wow, the blue looks very similar on that windshield. It's like the same blue, although the real car doesn't have that blue windshield. Of course, you know the real-life Deora II did get a Teku wrap in 2023 for the Legends Tour, which unfortunately they did take off. But you know, I'm glad that it happened. I'm not sad that it's gone. I'm just glad that it happened, you know. And then we'll compare it to the original Highway 35 Deora II World Race coal molds. This is like, what, 20-something years apart with these two Deora IIs. Let me zoom out a little bit. Of course, this is the original 1999 tooling. This is the current one. The Deora II originally came out in the year 2000, designed by Nathan Broach, the legend himself. So yeah, Vert Wheeler's Deora 2s. We got, what, 3 releases now of Vert Wheeler Deora 2s, which is pretty cool. Compared to Baseline, the other white Teku truck. Yeah, it's like, you know, I guess when I wheel swap this, these two will look like they belong together. But I would argue they already kind of do look like they belong together, which is cool. It's cool that like these are 20 years apart, but they look like they belong together. It's so cool that we're getting this. It makes me so excited. So yeah, that's the Teku Deora II. I guess we can look at the card back, right? The card art. I didn't really talk about this that much. So there's the card art, there's the render. There's no surfboards, which is interesting. You can see Teku, it's kind of squashed there on the side. OH5 wheels. Of course, the grill's actually shaded in with the little vents underneath. Back of the car is just information. It's all in different languages because it's international card. But yeah, I mean, there you go. Teku Deora II mainline. I might be a bit biased, but it's one of my favorite mainlines they've ever done. I'm so excited for these. And if you're mad that I'm like buying a crap ton of them and like borderline hoarding them, I don't know what to tell you, man. There's so many of these, they're gonna be very widely available when they finally start hitting the pegs, so grab as many as you want, man, you know? It's pretty cool to have an AcceleRacers car that's this available. You know what I mean? It's really getting really tired of all the crazy eBay prices and weird, I don't want to call it scalping because it's not the right term for it. Scalping is when you take stuff off the retail pegs. If people were buying these up and flipping them while they're on the shelf, that would be scalping. You can't scalp old stuff. That would be considered like price gouging. But we're not here to argue terminology, semantics. I'm here to talk about the cars, and this car is awesome. Go buy one when they're on the pegs. You know, early August is when they'll probably start showing up. If you're in Australia, Malaysia, surrounding Asian countries, I know someone in Japan just recently got one because they ordered it from someone in Singapore. So like Asian countries surrounding Malaysia, they're getting them in. So certain countries around the world, but here in North America, we're still scraping. But once those cases finally hit retail in the US, I mean, these things will be everywhere and they'll be cheap. So this is awesome, really great thing for the AcceleRacers community. Deora 3, when the Deora 3 comes, I will review that, and hopefully Hot Wheels, hopefully they do more. Next year is the 25th anniversary of AcceleRacers, and I would love to see some more AcceleRacers releases. Whether it's new stuff like this Deora 2 and the Deora 3, or releases of the old cars in these old liveries like Power Age and Baseline over here. I think chicane is a must. Make that a priority, Mattel. You know, release a chicane with a Teku livery. I don't care if it's retooled. The current chicane tool actually looks really good. It really doesn't look that different. I think they closed the spoiler on the back, but that's about it. So yeah, Teku Deora 2, $1 mainline, none of this NFT nonsense. We're finally getting what we wanted, guys. Buy these up, support it, show Mattel that these are popular, show Mattel that we want this, man. We want this. This is great. This is awesome. All right, well, he wants to roll away. There we go. Thank you all so much for watching. This is my review of the mainline Teku Deora 2 for 2024. Thank you for tuning in. We just recently reached 10,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. That 10,000 subscriber special is coming after this video. I'm editing it right now. It's a new cube review. And we got a couple of key reviews coming up, including the two, the Swamp Beast track set and the Acceleradrome track set reviews that I promised. I honestly didn't think we would get to 10,000 subscribers this soon. I thought it would take longer because I made that post about, when we hit 10,000, we'll do those reviews. So it might take a bit before I get to that point, but it is coming. It is coming. So stick around. We got some awesome videos in store for you. This is AcceleReece signing off of Tesla's Cube. Thanks for watching. Drive to survive or whatever. Peace.